Okay, I forgot to turn on the sound. I was doing that real quick before logging in. What's up, everyone? This is Kyle, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we left off, we finished a tourney. That was the term they used. A Tournament of Kings. With Hildebrand, and we fought a Final Fantasy VI reference. Also a big demon. That could have also been a reference to a Final Fantasy game. I don't remember. I'm not sure if someone said it was. And I don't remember seeing anything that looked like that in any of the Final Fantasy games I played. Boom, doom. Alright. Let's see, where do we gotta go? Steps of Thal. We need to go talk to Ellie. I'm pretty sure those are, the ones inside where the Colosseum are. Hey, what's up, Crow? Typhon is originally from Final Fantasy. Right, that's the name, Typhon. I just don't recognize what it looked like. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's inside. Yeah, Steps of Thal are inside. But where inside? That's weird, it doesn't show up on the map. I guess it wouldn't since we're technically outside somewhere. Hold up. Let me drink some water first. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good right now. Got to try out my new Street Fighter character that I paid for in advance because I like playing Street Fighter 6. And she's a little overtuned. And by a little, I mean a lot overtuned. I was wondering when you'd show up, Velka. I hope you haven't made any plans for the night. because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. This time for real, not what Briardine thinks. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Ul'Dan's society. Mr. Manyfaces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer, or he's being framed. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye's been selling like Pond's cakes. Is that like pancakes? Can I have some Pond's cakes? Ooh, do you have syrup? I want pancakes. But no, I'm going to try to go to the store after this and get stuff to make sloppy joes to eat for dinner for the next week. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Velka? Hey, what's up, tall person? Ah, no worried, man. Yeah, dude, I decided to go look through those real quick. I was sitting there looking at my phone like, why do I feel like I forgot to... clicked on the big red YouTube Studio button. That was staring me right in the face. I keep getting distracted playing craps, man. Even though I'm really bad at craps. Thankfully, it's not real money. You killed a member of an endangered species. I know, I killed a 2-headed lizard man. And there's only 2 in the world now. I feel a little bad. The hidden treasures of Ul'Dah, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who. The Sun Silk Tapestries. Wait, who's you-know-who? Briardine or Hildebrand? I prefer it be Hildebrand. Oh no, Wyman. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, main crystal. Yep, I didn't know, man. I didn't know they were endangered. I mean, it wouldn't have stopped me from cutting him down, but I would at least felt a little bad about it rather than gloating on him. Yeah, motherfucker. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. Ah, Wyman. Well now, if it ain't my favorite venturer, and my favorite Mithril Eye reporter, Mithril Eye reporter Longwither. Tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? I see. As much as I'd like to help you, help 2 lovely ladies, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Ul'Dah has more than its fair share of treasures hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom... Dear God, that guy just teleported halfway across. I don't know if that was an ability or lag. Nope, that was lag. Uh-oh. Am I returneth? Did I disappear at any point? I hope I don't disconnect. That would suck. I don't want to have to relog back in. I see. As much as I'd like to help 2 lovely ladies, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Ul'dah has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it got the Sultan Sworn in a right dither. Word has it they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. Nope, what? I forgot the question that I asked. I hate my very short-term memory because it is very shit. That's why I'm bad at remembering names, man. I'll see someone's name, be like, or not even see. Someone will tell me their name, and within 5 minutes, I have already forgotten it. And I feel bad every time. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to. It's just, I'm bad with names. I have to keep, like, repeating it over and over. And when you're talking to someone, you don't have a chance to do that in your head. Oh, okay, I didn't lag out or anything. That's good, thank you very much, Crow. And also, you meant to tell me last stream. I don't think Tall Person told me yet, because he did not watch the last stream yet. He's busy with, like real-life stuff. Very important quest line, the Outlandish Man in Mordona. You'll need to complete it to do Heavenshward. Alright. Where was I? There we are. The Sultan Sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information. But it's the only lead we've got. Oh wait, no, that's Ellie. Sorry, I thought that was Wyman. The Sultan Sworn are like to be... the Sultan Sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information. But it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Velka. I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the Sworn... to the heart of the Sworn. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time, the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Velka. Time is of the essence. Alright, peace out, Wyman. Where are we going? Scholar's Walk. That looks to be inside. So that is 2 where I shall go. Look at all the people hanging around this crystal. It's not as much as Limsa, but it's actually quite a bit. Oh, it's upstairs. Hey, right here. Sweet. Alright, where you at, Ellie? Don't worry, Ellie, I can do this. I, too, am Paladin. I wonder if they'll recognize that. Halt. Only authorized personnel are allowed in... Thal bugger me with a broadsword. It's the Gentleman of Light's Adventuring Company and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. Well, well. If it isn't the self-styled Warrior of Light. Tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan Sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that Gentleman of Light standing tall in triumph that day, it moved me to the depths of me soul, like. I don't like that sentence. It's going to bug me. I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero, Master Hildebrand. The Sultan Sworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildebrand in his investigation, haven't you? Cor, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the two ladies who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Felice. She's one of the Sworn's best and something of a history buff, it seemed. When she heard the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Belladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, Do not tell me nothing. I am a paladin, thank you very much. Probably doesn't recognize it because I don't have the class equipped? A pleasure to meet you, Felice. My name is Ellie, from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case, and would appreciate any information that may shed light on recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. And if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Velka Elima, yes? Indeed. You know Velka? As any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. What's with the dog, man? I wonder if a package got delivered. I did order new bells for fishing, because the one that I had broke. So I got better ones that clip on rather than twist on. Though, it hardly befits my station to say this. I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. Ah, Briardine. The Sultan Sworn, the elite of Ul'Dah's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briardine, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Velka, a moment if you would. Right there. Very good. Now face me, and don't move an ilm. Inspector, what is that in your... Oh, to see if we have a mask. Demasking dust. A formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. Analyzing the mask left behind at Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counter agent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to procure a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ul'Dah, the last of the lost 4 relics of Belladia. I fear not. I've pored through the histories time and again, but the only mention of these 4 relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale. Yes, but our thief does not. So follow that lead! When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. Wait, why does that sound like a reference to Final Fantasy 1? The legend goes on to describe 4 sacrificed artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Belladian heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths. It's hard to get back into his, man. Into the thief's strengths. It's actually very hard to get back into his voice. All artifacts of Belladian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Black Guard will be in chains before you can lay a finger on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, milady. It's him. He's the thief. Get him. Blow dust in his face. Oh. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. The Sultansworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you offered. Oh, that's Hildebrand, isn't it? A lady asks, a gentleman answers. It's our boy! Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. Oh, Briardine's gonna hit him. And this must be the demasking dust that is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. A shame that... What, did you hit him? It looks like you did. He staggered a bit. What was going on there? It blacked out. Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. Oh. I think I should have ate something. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far. The head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads connecting the 3.
Ho ho! This will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel, gutted with a great sword, strangled with subligar mayhap?
I'm afraid we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly.
Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice.
Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking desk with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use.
Alright. What's up, Oh, I did not mean to talk to Ellie. I meant to talk to Hildebrand. Come to accompany me.
Damn, we investigating at 5:12 in the morning. 5:13. 5:14. 5:15. Oh, it didn't change.
Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto, but if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most ably. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Velka, my ever loyal associate. And now, my ever loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the 80 sins of Sasamo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever loyal associate. We must put Miss Felice's demasking powder to good use.
All right. To the sins of... Oh, that's like right outside. Or to the Thaumaturge's Guild. To the Black Mages. Which aren't Black Mages, technically. Bunny! My fellow bunnies. Dude, there are so many of them. Are they replacing the cat girls? Oh wait, no, there was a cat girl. I think. Maybe that was a guy, actually. I couldn't tell there for a second. Hildebrand, I am here. Did you like my magic tech armor? I think it's really cool. Do you think it's really cool? I hope you think it's really cool. I need your validation.
Flowers. Yes, it is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist who, in his hurry to escape, carelessly mislaid his wares.
Just what do you think you're doing? Who's saying that? a haggard head. I'm the one who put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of me poor boy. You dare defile his memory, eh? Eh?
1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I swear to you, on my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean...
Leave this place. Run away while you still can. Run far, far away. Run, or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor, poor boy. A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. 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 Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard of the horrors of Sil'dih? Aye, Uldar's sibling nation, against which we waged war centuries ago. I think they just gravitated towards you or something, because I never see this many Vieira. They sense me. They sense the streamer upon me. And they congregate. They smelled a tiny amount of clout, and they swore. Much blood was shed by both sides, eh? But I speak of far greater horrors than death. An unholy drought brewed by a Sil'dih alchemist. One with power to turn the living to the undead, that his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitors spurn. They turned my poor boy into a heap of rotting flesh and ran him through. But ye won't hear that from the Sultan sworn. Thal alone knows why. But they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay my last respects. Oh god, it's going to be a pain to try and get back into that. Sounded like a fucking bike off in the distance. The traitors spurn. I've heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing. Just who are we dealing with here? A Sil'dih, I'm sure of it. Only a Sil'dih would know the recipe. But the last remnants of Sil'dih died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did. They did. I don't like this old woman now. He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does. But did it ever occur to ye that he might be an honest-to-God's phantom? Eh? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandma, I did. Before the 4 relics of Beladia, the powers they hold, the powers to exact justice. A specter of Sil'dih has returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe, woe unto us all. Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? My dear boy, if only you become a traitor like your father, If only you've kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the accursed name, oh Sil'dih. But you did, and now we're doomed. Doomed! Yeah, right after this part of the quest, I'm going to go grab a snack to munch on and make my voice acting even worse. Alright. I assume you're a dude? That bleeding horse sun's here somewhere. I can feel it in my follicles. Oh, you're an old man. Elazar. The most competent, the most potent hair tonic the realm has seen. Ah, that it was. Oh, right, I remember you. For all of fortnight, for my flowing locks fell out all over again. And just as I was chatting up lovely young lass at the quicksand, just a twisted knife and extra M. Montebank? Montebank. Charlatan! I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. I forgot what voice I gave this dude. Quest completo. Alright, guys. There's another bunny. They're following me. I'm going to sit here real quick. I'm going to grab a snack. On the other side of the house. Yay! I have snack. You may occasionally hear the sound of a potato chip bag. Maybe occasionally the sound of munching. That one I will try not to. I will back up as far as I can from my mic. Alright, sibling strife, eh?
It's all becoming clear to me now. That dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I had suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away at its rotting flesh, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has peeled away the foul scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and dead for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul that it might abandon its vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace.
Return to the live stream like Final Fantasy VII.
But what is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage its rancor. Let us begin our search at the Thaumaturgus Guild. Doubtless the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations.
Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sil'dih might serve us well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need.
You can count on me, Inspector Briardine. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned of this, to be gleaned of the at the guild, it shall not escape my inspector's eye.
Do the thaumaturge. Oh, I forgot. I can teleport outside the city. I didn't even need to teleport to the thaumaturge the first time. I do have to walk back, though. I can't teleport inside without going to the main crystal. Do I have to talk to you? Wait, Naneko? I know you. Yeah, I remember you. Oh wow, I didn't know you would be in this quest. Gods be good. You're the adventurer who saved me back at the ruins. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Sil'dih, are you? Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Sil'dih, are you? Why, I'm pleased to say I have more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still to the birth of their mother nation, Belladia. Oh, okay, so Belladia leads to Ul'dah and Sil'dih. They have a war, and now there's only Ul'dah left. Is that what I'm getting? The fifth astral era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts began the great civilizations that commanded such powers flourish. I actually don't know what that word is. Burgiond.
Burgeon.
Burgeoned? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Ah, to expand rapidly. Okay, that makes sense. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. The Great Floods. There was a Great Flood? Oh, if I got chip. Okay, I'm good. Mages were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Thanalan, and where they would found the nations of Belladia some 8 centuries ago. Okay. So history. Previous great magical kingdoms. Great flood calamity. Persecution of mages after the fact. They go and create Belladia. Belladia splits into Sil'dih and Ul'dah, they war, now just Ul'dah. I think. That's what I'm getting. Now imagine a government of mages, by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have been wrought had Beladian civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not to be. Oh, what happened to Belladia? You, tell me more if you know. You don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Sil'dih. As a fellow student of history, though, I more than welcome the conversation. Beladian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age, their father passed. Each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in two, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Sil'dih. But not unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Okay. Split started because of warring princes. You're a dude, I believe, right? Yeah. Greetings, traveler. You will learn of the war between Ul'dah and the fallen Sultanate of Sil'dih. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two cities coexisted for several generations until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As the histories tell it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sil'dian alchemists devised a most horrific stratagem. Employing a frightful formula known as the Traitor's Spurn, they brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Oh, okay. Some theories have it that they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine just thinking about it, no? It is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Hey, Guildmaster. What information do you know? Are you actually a black mage? No, I don't think you are. The guild mages don't usually seem to be the top of the chain. You always have to go to someone else for that. What's that, you say? You seek knowledge of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Sil'dih. I suppose I can spare a moment or two. But take good notes. I'm not fond of repeating myself. Two scales, one of gold and one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah weighed prosperity and power. The silver of Sil'dih weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the two nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Sil'dian knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear. But riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories, and what does this say of the words writ within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that in the war against Sil'dih, Ul'Dan and Amalja warriors fought side by side. Likely you did not, and neither did I until I encountered a faded passage in an ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet, in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone, at some time, deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I have said enough already. And then all of a sudden he gets taken out. Ah, Hildebrand. Let me chip first. Ooh, cutscene.
My ever-loyal associate, tell me, what have you learned from your questioning of the scholars in these halls?
That this city has some pretty fucked up history. And extensive.
Indeed. As it happens, I have learned much of the same. Let us take a moment to review and allow my peerless powers of deduction to work their magic. A war of succession divides the great civilization of Belladia, giving rise to the sibling nations of Ul'Dah and Sil'dih. The two nations coexist for some generations until ill blood boils over, culminating in an outright war.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
Daunted by Ul'Dah's superior military might, Sil'dih employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens, alive and dead, into a fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts at hand have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our Phantom Thief is a descendant of doomed Sil'dih, who seeks vengeance against those who reduced his countrymen to slavering zombies.
Or slavering? Slavering, I think.
To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must find the Sil'dian statesman who conceived this dreadful stratagem, and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he has wrought.
Sil'dians are dead, dude. A brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go oh wait, no, that's Briardine. I should read the name sometimes. A brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig this statesman out of his grave yourself. Leaving aside this nonsense of spirits inspectors, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sil'dih. His garish garb is no doubt meant to invoke the silver scales of the fallen sultanate. The Sil'dian connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of Belladian relics our thief clearly possesses. But what of the murder victims? What common thread amongst them could have incurred the ire of our adversary? A few people in town spoke of the man sighted calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said that he had a most frightening air about him.
Wait. Yes, it's coming to me. Of course! My keen investigator's senses ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something.
You really should stop thinking so hard. You'll like to strain a brain muscle. Miss Ellie, who is this man who is this man and where might we find him? My sources identified the man as Guguria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? I need water.
To Horizon, you say? Very well, we shall teleport to Horizon.
And I shall eat more of my snack. Where'd you go? Oh.
I believe, dude.
Yes. If you got business, make it quick. My time's too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter with the mithril eye. Never blinking, all-seeing. You know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions.
Oh my god, Hildebrand.
He's a Lalafell. I genuinely don't think the Thief of Many Faces can, disguise himself as a Lalafell. I'm pretty sure there's a height difference.
Yes. Was it for love or money that you killed them? Yes, you, the Thief of Many Faces.
Me? A thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got the time or the patience for this mummery. Now, if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits.
Refined voice.
I thought I recognized that voice. Oh wait, no, it's her.
Lady Durilda, well met indeed. Pray tell, whatever brings you to these environs this fair day?
Why? I live here, you ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Briardine. This is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some business with my associate here, pray tell? Guguria, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But Lady Durilda, what about... Ah, yes. My dear Maria's name day present. Oh, it's her birthday. I had in mind one of the prize pieces from Eshtame's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Ul'dah myself?
I think it's turning night.
I'll say it just once more, Guguria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid one, helped me regain something truly priceless. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket.
Oh, I got a feeling she has a better relationship with her daughter. Oh. I'm gonna hold these chips in my hand until the dialogue's over.
All right. I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear it from me, got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. The thief's got himself some of that zombie dust. The traitor spurned, was it? And his cards speak of 5 victims. It's got me thinking. Sil'dih, 5 victims. Aye, the arbiters of truth.
Oh?
The arbiters of truth. I'm not familiar with the name. Aye, few would be, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Influential personages of the Sultanate, you see, working from the shadows to keep false knowledge of the Ul'Dan Sil'dih conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me.
False knowledge. Pray tell, just what sort of knowledge might that be?
Thou's balls! Don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Very well. Just tell us one last thing. Who hired you, and where can we find him? Hob. His name's Hob. When he heard what I said, he told me that he was going to set sail for Limsa with his 5 best sellswords to guard his back. Said there was many prying eyes at the airship docks. Said he had a private ship docking waiting to meet him at Vesper Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man, Hob, must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secretive, they don't even know each other's true identities. Now, don't ask me how this all works, but Hobbs got high-ranking friends in the Brass Blades. Once he heard the victims had been all zombified, he panicked. Guess he knew that he'd be next.
Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient Mandeville art of parley has procured for us a key morsel of knowledge. Let us seek out this Hob fellow and see what he can share with us. And let us hurry. The man's life is in danger even as we speak.
I keep wanting to take a bite of the chips, but I'm not sure if the dialogue's over. He's gonna go hide in his house and hopefully doesn't get assassinated. Work for Hob. There we go. Someone attained level 17. I'm so proud of them. It's always cool to see people joining the game. Alright, where are you at? Oh, you're back here. I thought you would actually be in town and not just over here. Hey, Mocha, move. Oh. Is he already dead? Master Hob, is everything quite all right? No! Stand back, Ellie! Oh, it's a zombie.
Hunger. I hunger for your brains.
Damn. There's no saving the man. Velka, do what you do best. Do what you must. I thought it was do what you do best. Wait, never mind. Did he collapse?
Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombies tells me this particular shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. 'Twould seem we were a few moments late to the scene.
Message. And then there was one. You got clothes on, sir?
There it is again.
Is something the matter, Inspector?
Indeed, Nashu, there is. Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I was going to say Phantom, of the Phantom Thief, I've had this fleeting sense. A sense that someone, or something, is watching us.
Your dad noticed. The thief might be close at hand. We should be careful. For the moment, let us return and report our finding to Miss Felice. Secret society or no, knowing the identities of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I, too, had best return to the Mithril Eye. Let's meet up again after. I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. You will do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. You, on the other hand, Velka, you can go on your own. Inspector, I'll go with her.
If you insist, Nashu, then I give you leave. But pray be wary, not just of the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite the temper, as we both know.
Oh, there she goes with the temper. Are you finding friendship and companionship? Oh no, wait, I think he's catching feelings for her because he thinks she saved his life. Miss Ellie, there's something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe, and promise me that you will not attempt anything rash, as you did that time when the fiend took aim at my own life. Your life, at Costa del Sol. Yes, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? Even my character is like, oh, I don't know what they're talking about. That ceiling's made of sealing indeed. I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I can hear what it is you would share with me. Oh, I think I know what it is.
A secret vow. Oh ho! Consider my interest pique as well, good Inspector. Now let us be off. Miss Felice awaits our report.
Yeah, sure, just abandon me to the thief. I'll be fine.
Alright, we shall return to the steps of Thal. Thal.
Is that arrow like the last place that you teleported or something? Or does it know that I have a quest there? The fourth victim. Thal have mercy. Were you able to glean aught of a connection to the other victims? The arbiters of truth. No, it cannot be. Somebody help! Oh shit, it's Ellie. I thought you guys were watching her. Miss Ellie. The voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Oh shit, now I'm munching like because I'm interested. Up. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man, I only thought to ask him a few questions. Before I knew what was happening, he was upon me. I could only...
bash his brains with a conveniently placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Aha! Remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is Nashu not with you?
She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This man wears the armor of a sultan-sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss.
It's him.
The thief of many faces. To think we would find our man like this.
Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilistic...
Pugilistic? What word is that? How do you... Puissance. That's how I want to say it. Pio... I can't find one. YouTube, help me.
We are looking at how to pronounce puissance. Puissance.
Puissant.
Puissance.
It's a French word, that's why. Alright.
Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By the virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilistic puissance, I declare this case closed.
What about what's her name chasing the rogue figure?
I return this sachet to you, Miss Felice. While the gesture was appreciated, in the end it proved superfluous to my cracking of the case.
Oh no, what's going to happen? Oh, okay, he just wasted it. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value you'd like to wantonly destroy? Wait. Nani? What is the meaning of this? Ingenious! A double disguise! Planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. I'm just calling him Gyu-Gyu. This is Gyu-Gyu, one of my most capable men. I assigned him to guard the vault, and outfitted him with an ample supply of demasking dust. It is inconceivable that the thief would be so easily eluded, could so easily elude his grasp.
Unless the thief was not wearing a mask.
Oh my god, it's Ellie! The thief is transformed into Ellie.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie?
No, that's impossible.
Impossible. Of course, it all makes perfect sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of the Mithril Eye, Miss Ellie could not bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to...
Someone smack him, please. My lady! The vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper. It's gone. For her foul crimes against the Sultanate, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many faces, an enemy of the state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. No, it can't be Ellie. And now the game is truly afoot. Oh? What's up, Gred?
Bah! What is the meaning of all of this racket and rumpus? And just as we were about to make our triumphant return, isn't that so, Enkidu?
I wanted to say kid, I don't know,
Enkidu. Enkidu.
Who's walking up on you? Nashu! Do some kung fu. Miss Ellie! Miss Ellie! That shadow you said you saw. I think it was just a dormouse.
Oh!
Nashu, no! To think he'd literally stumble face first onto the second mask. His good fortune truly knows no end.
Oh, you took the face of Ellie.
Of Nashu. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. I can't believe this. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, from here, we have 3 more quests to do. And then we will be completely done with this. Am I anywhere near a teleport crystal, though? Because unfortunately, we are going to have to be calling it here. I'm a few minutes early, but I need to go to the store. I need to go to Stowe. Wait, why'd I teleport here when I could have went to the Adventurers Guild? I'm stupid, that's why. Anyways. Oh, nope. Let me talk to the mender just in case. I don't have anything. We didn't need the fight. Retire to inn. Oh, I'm sorry, Angry. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the beginning, man. I hope you enjoy the mystery. It is quite thrilling. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.